Welcome back, everybody. So Sweet Girl said she wanted to make cookies. I said if you want some cookies, you gotta make them cookies yourself. So here she is measuring out her flour, and of course she's doing the pattern brush off method. I don't know what name, but nevertheless she's doing her do, measuring out her flour to get her cookies started, right? Okay, yeah, she's using her finger to level off the flour. You'll be fine. Life goes on. Next, we have our baking soda that she's going to be adding to this mixture. This is some chocolate chip cookies at the end, and the recipe required baking soda. Again, she wanted cookies, so she had to do it all by herself. All I did was video and assist where I could, and she had to do all of the recipe by herself. So this baking soda box was not really cooperating, but she chose to do it that way. She eventually got it out and then added her baking soda. Next thing the recipe called for was some salt. Now this is my salt pan. Yes, and it is labeled salt on it. That is what that is. Why? Because I have another pan that looks just the same with baking powder. And just so I don't put baking powder into my cooked dumpling, I labeled it. Well, not me. Nala did. So here she is stirring up her dry ingredients that she's already added, which is the flour, the salt, and the baking soda. And then next, she's going to move into adding her wet ingredients. Now, this method called for creaming a stick of butter. And to be honest, this is not butter. This is margarine, so we're not going to call it butter. It's margarine. Now, the problem with margarine is that at room temperature, it's still kind of solid, right? Whilst butter may be a little bit softer. Nevertheless, she added her stick of margarine to her bowl, and then she went ahead and added some sugar. I don't remember how much sugar it is, but that looked like maybe about a half cup she's using. So she added some sugar to the margarine after we had crushed it out a bit, and she was supposed to cream it. Now, as you can see right here, it is not really creaming so well because the margarine tough. So we went ahead, put it in the microwave for a little bit, started to cream better, and there she is creaming it as best she can with a whisk. Now the next thing asked for an egg. I don't know why she used a knife, so but me tell her say you cannot do that, and she did it correctly. And here we have her adding 1 egg to the creamed butter, well, margarine and sugar, and she's going to also mix that up. And then after she gives it a little mix, because what is an egg? After she gives this a little mix, the next thing she needs to do is to mix up her wet dry ingredients again, and then add the wet ingredients. Now that's my hand. See how my hand pretty in the video? I'm adding the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients to make a batter. Now again, because it's not butter, there was a little separation, but we press on, we use our half of our house to make our need substitution. Cool. So here we have, we're adding all of that to the flour, and she's just mixing it to make the batter. At some point we added the chocolate chips. Don't remember when and why the clip isn't here, but here we have the chocolate chips in. So this is the flour mixture plus the chocolate chips and the butter. Here we have, she's spooning on the dough to her hands, and then she's just going to form those cookies on this here. I use file paper because it's easy to clean up. I'm not have to wash nothing. Life goes on. I already have much dishes to wash after this. So she's making her cookies, and she's just flattening them out with her hand, and we're gonna have fingerprints on our cookies. But yes, so she was in charge of doing all of this process because you want cookies, right? And I think she did a pretty good job. So here we're forming the cookies one by one with our regular spoon until the batter is finished. And then this is what our finished product looks like. And after going in the oven, this is our cookies at the end. Wait, we're not gone yet. This is my book. The title of it again is Now That You're Gone. It is available on Amazon, and here is a review of it. If you haven't supported yet, please go ahead and support. I would really appreciate it. Thank you.